My name is Paulo, and in September 2017 I completed by bicycle the 571 kilometers or 357 miles of the Faith's Way, or Caminho da Fé in Portuguese, which for me turned out to be about 600 kilometers long due to my choices and mistakes. This video covers the stage 2 of the Faith's Way, between the small towns of Dumont and Cravinhos in the state of São Paulo, which happened on the 18th of September. This was the stage in which I've made what was probably the biggest navigation error of the entire journey. But if you want to learn about it, so you don't make the same mistake I did, you'll have to watch the video until the end, because it happened as I arrived in Cravinhos, my final destination that day. It was also in this stage that I took the first of the 3 tumbles I had during the 600-kilometer journey, and I'll highlight that in the video too. According to the official Caminho map, the distance between Dumont and Cravinhos is 37 kilometers, but the mistake forced me to ride an additional 18.69 kilometers. In other words, I rode 55.69 kilometers in total between Dumont and Cravinhos that day. If you watch the video until the end, I'll explain what happened, and we'll show you what you need to do in order to prevent it from happening to you. It took me 6 hours and 29 minutes to travel this distance by bike. If this is the first video you watch, I recommend that you also read the introduction to the city's blog post, which link is showing in the card on the top right corner of your video now, and watch the introduction video in that post too. I've also added the link to the description box of the video in case you missed it. The rest of the video captures my time-lapse recordings of this journey. The GoPro was mounted on a 3-axis gimbal, which in turn was on a chest mount, and was recording at the rate of 2 frames per second. Although the gimbal does reduce the shakiness, it doesn't eliminate it completely, so I hope you can enjoy the video in spite of it.
Take my special. Yes, you are. You're something 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 special. Hey, baby, I know it's hard to believe, baby, how this could all be pretend. Oh, if the love is warm, but then it comes undone, and all you have are memories of pain. So you see you won't fall again, baby. With love you won't be concerned. No, no, no. There's no one left to trust. Your broken heart has nothing left to learn. Something. Yes, you are. You're something special. Something. Yes, you are. You're something special. Yes, you are. You're something special. Yes, you are. You're something special. Yes, you are. Now you can't keep running away, baby, 'cause there ain't nowhere you could ever truly hide. Would you rather live pretend, believing you can win, and so you end up crying every single night? When will you open up your eyes, pretty baby? When will you let go of your oh so foolish pride? Can be afraid to fly, to take a chance and try, 'cause all we have is what we are inside. Hey baby, something, something, something. Yes, you are. You're something special. Yes, you are. You're something special. Yes, you are. Something, something. You're something special. Yes, you are. You're something special.
Okay, let me stop the video for a moment and ask for your attention here, because this is the point where things started to go wrong. Do you see the white building on the right hand side? That's the town's water and sewage service, and to the left, outside of the viewing area, is the town's main bus station. So this location is pretty central. The red path was the path I took, and the blue path was the one I should have taken to the hotel. Quite a difference, isn't it? I could stop this video here, but that's not where I stopped for that day. I had decided to spend the night at the Cravinhos Park Hotel, which was one of the 2 listed establishments in the official accommodation guide. What led me to do my mistake was the fact that I was blindly following the yellow arrows, thinking they would lead me to these places. But unless I've missed an arrow somewhere, they didn't seem to. I honestly only saw yellow arrows pointing in the direction I went. The Cravinhos Park Hotel appears to be the better of the two, but it is also the one further out. So if you choose to spend the night there, be prepared to ride another 4.33 kilometers from the point I was before. I should have turned left instead of right, and I should have let Google Maps guide me from that point onwards. In spite of my mistake, I was very happy staying where I did, and I do recommend the Cravinhos Park Hotel to you. All establishments listed in the official guide will offer you a pilgrim's rate, as long as you show them your pilgrim's credential. Unfortunately, as stubborn as I am, I continue following the arrows out of town, only stopping at this petrol station to ask for directions. To be honest, there wasn't anyone available to ask for directions along this route anyway, but I should have turned back earlier. Once the staff at the petrol station told me how far I would have to ride to get to the hotel, I was faced with the decision of going back or moving forward. I decided to go back because it was already getting dark, and according to the map, the nearest town was 31 kilometers away. Perhaps a little nearer, since I had already done about 7 kilometers out of town. So I decided to go back. If you continue watching the video, you'll see that I arrived at the hotel in the dark of night. Which wasn't cool, but it all belongs to the adventure. In a pilgrimage, you should always expect the unexpected. Before the video ends, I would like to ask for your help in maintaining the blog and the YouTube channel. I don't do this work expecting a financial benefit in return, but I have costs such as hosting and domain reservation, and also the creation of content demands a lot of my time. In fact, it takes me a lot longer to do this than it did to write the entire way. So if you're feeling generous, there is a link in the description below through which you can contribute with a small donation to help maintain the blog running and with coffee to keep me going late nights. If this content has been useful to you, please click on the thumbs up button in YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and share the video and blog post with your friends so that the existence of the Brazilian faith way is known to the world. Thank you for your time and bom caminho.